I'm known as the icebreaker because of my unique laugh. It's just so loud and out there.
That's for you.
Oh, bless you!
You haven't seen what's in there yet, though.
Wow. When I actually heard her laughing, I was actually blown away. I thought, oh my gosh. I thought somebody was playing like some kind of like horn or something. I thought it was a wind up, like a tape or something.
Hang on a minute, hang on. You know what? I'm really
Oh, there's that laugh
I
again.
wouldn't mind as you, like, throw in some Cockney slang out at us and us guessing...
We gotta guess.
What it is.
good.
What is a Chaz and Dave?
A rave.
Unfortunately, I can only take your first answer. Tina, you're eliminated for the moment. I'm going to have to hurry you.
Chaz and Dave,
I'm gonna have to
goalkeeper,
hurry
makes
you.
a save.
Steve, that was awful.
Was it?
That was really bad.
Shave.
Well done.
That can't be proper Cockney rhyming slang, because in the days before Chaz and Dave,
Obviously.
in the 1800s, they didn't go, oh, do you know what, I'm going to nip round the barber's, have a quick Chaz and Dave.
I'm pretty sure back in the 1800s they didn't even have it, Kings.
Who's Chaz and Dave? They haven't even been invented yet.
Chaz and Dave shave. Who would Chaz and Dave shave? I've never heard the like, honestly.
What, Tina, is a Tate and Lyle?
Sugar. I know.
That is a great answer, Tina, and I love where you're coming from, but
okay.
unfortunately, that's a no. Think a little bit higher on the face, maybe somewhere on the head.
Frown.
What a rhyme with Tate and Lyle?
I'm gonna... Right, I'll tell you
Sure,
what.
Tate and Lyle, frown.
Yes, Steve! Yes! Yes, it is.
It's a what, babe?
It's a wig.
Tate and Lyle syrup, innit? Tate and
What?
Lyle, it's a
Tate and
syrup,
Lyle
innit?
make syrups.
It's a syrup of figs. Wigs.
Tate...
It's not a Tate and Lyle, that doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't have to rhyme.
It does. That's why it's called Cockney rhyming slang.
Yes.
The clue is in the title. It says there, you're a Mockney.
I threw a few words out there, a few bits I knew, and obviously he got a little lost in translation.
He doesn't even know his Cockney rhyming slang. He's a total fraud.
I'm cheating now. With the rice?
Why not? You cheated with the sauce earlier.
These pita breads, I've made them, but I don't know, they actually smell like pancakes.
Oh, Tina, what's this?
I have actually got some flatbreads in, just in the case that something went wrong. Plan B.
With her third shortcut complete, it's ready. Curry from a jar, microwaved rice, and a shop-bought flatbread. This could be interesting.
So, Tina, tell me how you made this.
Come clean, Tina.
The sauce I did actually have out of a jar again, purely because of, and I know that I shouldn't be using it for, I keep saying about my leg, but obviously being on your leg for that length of time. So it's just that literal little bit of sauce that I just popped in, but everything else was just all homemade.
Reckon you got away with that one?
Oh, I can make it. My foot again. My bad foot again.
I can understand that Tina having problems with her ankle gives her some limitations, but I don't think that stops you standing there and making your own red Thai curry paste.
And the jasmine rice?
Jasmine rice.
Repeating it. Great trick.
How is it jasmine rice as opposed to just rice? Enlighten me.
Enlighten you. Obviously, there's fragrance and a little bit of different taste. I don't know if you... Just a little bit of a pungent taste.
So you've added something to it?
No.
So it's just...
It's just, yeah,
It's jasmine rice.
jasmine
Okay.
rice.
Barely got away with the bread.
So what about the bread, Tina? Did you make the flatbreads?
Oh!
From scratch today, made my own flatbreads.
Did you?
However, I just felt they were not up to scratch to serve you.
Tina.
And I'd rather serve you something that was edible.
I'm sure they'll understand.
I'd have liked her to have brought out the other flatbreads and gone, there you go, try those, guys. I wouldn't have liked to serve you those, but give them a try.
If it all goes Pete Tong and she's had to, like, use some packet ones, well, fair play to her.
I know Tina's not been to Thailand, and I don't expect that of everybody, even though I've travelled quite extensively. But to have some of the ingredients in that curry, like slices of courgette and sugar snap peas, to me, it just didn't work at all.
Who do you think that I look most like?
You look like Barbara Windsor. I wanted to say, as soon as you said it, well, there's Babs. There's Babs just here, look.
Holly, I think you've got an element of Martine McCutcheon about you.
Totally agree with that one. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could be on EastEnders together, Tina.
You run the old Vic, couldn't you?
Or even the Queen Vic.
I think he's got an element of Alan Sugar about him.
I know what's coming next.
You're fired.
Yep, taxi!
I've got to remember for my night, Tina on the other side, because I think at the moment we've got tinnitus.
You've got teen in your ears.
No, the joke is tinnitus.
No, you've got teen in your ears.
The joke is Tina to... Oh, forget it.
I've not stopped laughing and crying. The tears have been streaming down my face. I'm going to say Rob is just such a character.
And keen artist Rob wants a caricature of his guests.
Thanks, love.
I want you guys to have a little go at drawing each other. On your marks, get set, and go!
Have you got any colouring pens?
All I say is, don't take it personally.
3, 2, 1. Please drop your pencils, drop your pencils. That's it, that's it. Steve.
Hagrid!
Tina, can I ask what the objects are?
And you cannot tell what that is?
Oh, that's his tattoo.
That's his guns. He's got the most
Oh, that's
awesome
his
guns.
guns.
Yes.
Can I ask why I've got a duck face?
Can you ask why you've got the biggest smile? Come on, let's
Oh,
look into the picture.
She said the big smile and guns. So I'm pleased with that. Take that to the bank.
Are you ready, Reece?
Yeah.
Here you go. My reasoning behind this was a big throbbing ear being sat next to her gobbing off constantly in his ear all night and screaming and shouting. Poor man, it must be agony.
Offend me? No, darling. That doesn't offend me, sweetheart. Take a lot more than that.
It's a caricature.
Okay, that's fine. I love it! That's amazeballs.
Is that a lighthouse?
That's a lighthouse.
Oh, OK.
The laugh. There's a ship going the other way.
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. He just captured the whole image of me, my laugh, the perception, and the ship going away, and the old foghorn going.
I think there's been a bit of a theme with the pictures tonight. Poor Tina has been at the brunt of them, hasn't she?
I wanted my night to be mellow yellow, have a bit of banter, bit of a chuckle, and I think we've had a proper roar tonight.
I think you mean you've had a right
Tina
giraffe.
and I were up having a little snoop around in your bedroom. And we saw your wedding pictures.
Yeah. So I have been married 3 times, and every single time to the same man, my husband. And I see us getting married more and more times as well.
Is there a degree of insecurity there that you have to keep having more and more weddings?
Oh, not at all. No, I think for us it's just a bit of fun.
You both a little bit sick of wedding cake.
That's quite bizarre. You're going to run out of words to say to each other and writing your own vows. That could be really tricky. My husband forgot our anniversary once, and he's never done it ever since. Because I think I give him so much earache.
No.
Hang on a minute. We aren't going to let that go, are we?
Why are you white? I'm so surprised.
I think Tina's husband would only ever forget her anniversary once. And never again.
I didn't speak to my husband for 3 weeks, so he actually won, didn't he? Because he didn't have to listen to me giving it large, did he?
Well, every cloud and all that.
Flew me to New York for my 50th birthday. I knew nothing about it. He made arrangements with my work and colleagues and things like that.
Did he go with you?
Get your jukes up, Tina. Come on, get your jukes up.
That's a really horrible thing to say, Steve.
Why? Not. It's light-hearted banter.
It's not, Reece. Just because you take many a flight, it doesn't mean that others do.
So, Reece, what's your most romantic story?
Yeah, I'm not an overtly romantic kind of person.
That comes across.
Why?
I don't know, your body language and eye contact is just not there. So I just get this bit of a distance.
Probably because he's not married to you, Tina.
So we're talking about romantic gestures
No,
between
yeah,
me and my wife, and the fact that I'm not making eye contact with you, it means that I'm not romantic.
No. We've just
Right, that's a
we've
non
gone
sequitur.
off.
With like this crazy tension from Tina towards Reece, it's almost like any time there's any bants at the table, it's like someone's got like the vacuum cleaner on. We won't have any jokes here, thank you.
Reece just doesn't seem to have that eye contact with me. He doesn't seem to want to engage with me. I don't really know. I'm really struggling with Reece, really struggling with him.
I've got to say that Tina is really starting to grate now. Not just the laugh, but just the little quips sometimes that she's coming out with, little digs, and it's really starting to get on my pip.
I think Tina has probably got on Reece's wick a bit, and he's probably just had enough of her.
As the evening draws to a close, time for a quick round of impressions. Always a winner in my experience.
Rob, I think that you should maybe try and do an impression of Steve.
Yeah, did you ask Holly what way the beach was? I think it's... or it might be...
Lady T, impression of Reece?
Canada 3 times. New York about 1,000 times. I've been to Australia and I've flown over there and I've been there and that bit there.
People are asking me where I've been.
I know, I was just I think I told.
Your turn, Reece. Make it a good one.
Let me think. There might be something I might be able to put my finger on.
Go on then.
Nothing like her.
I think if Tina carries on the way she is over the next couple of courses, we could just sit back and watch Reece give her a bit more stick. So Reece, earlier on, whilst I was cooking away quite happily, I noticed you sneak into the room here and put something underneath this runner.
Oh. Yeah, these,
What was this for?
in the event of tinnitus, take the plugs, insert them into your ears thus,
Tina, where's yours?
and spend the rest of the evening in relative bliss.
Can I just say,
Of course you can.
when you're sat in front of Reece, things aren't funny anyway, so I wouldn't laugh. Seriously?
Steve stitched me up like a kipper and claimed that I'd put the earplugs under the tablecloth, which of course we all then went along with. If she was angry with me at the beginning of the night, that really didn't help.
You are about as funny as my right foot, Reece.
How funny is your right foot?
Not as funny as your face, Reece. Ouch! Have I just got on that last nerve of yours, my friend?
No, that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. 4 days ago. Around the world in 4 days with Reece.
And there's my curry. Serving curry from a jar.
Not the whole thing, actually, sweetheart. At least I didn't serve dry pork.
Let's move on, Tina, shall we? It's a
No,
bit
I'm not
tedious
moving
now.
on. No, if you want to have this out, let's have it out. Last night, have you got a problem with me, Reece?
No?
No.
What was that?
Why are you...
I'm not, you are.
No. You've been blanking me all week. You never make eye contact and your body language is appalling.
Have you had enough, Holly?
Tina, I have to say, this is Steve's evening. You're being quite rude by bringing these things up at the table. Be courteous to your host.
That was really, really lovely, Steve. Thank you so much. I hope Reece didn't ruin your evening.
No.
Excellent.
Could assure you no one has.
Yeah.
The most perfect piece of pork she's ever had, and that's why she's left it.
That was really, really below the belt. Really.
Well. That is ever so slightly awkward.
As I saw Tina hobbling out the door, I thought it was a joke. Like, I literally couldn't believe it.
I'm honestly flummoxed by Tina's reaction to that. To me, it was a pithy, witty little one-liner, throwaway comment, no malice intended.
Had it been anybody else, it would have been really funny, and everyone knows what type of person I am.
Lady T.
Thank you. It's lovely, thank you.
Bit of an atmosphere. I don't think it ruined the night. I think that they're kind of, you know, other people around the table are having a good laugh. And you can hear they're giggling away in the other room now. I can't hear Tina, though.
Tonight has been a really, really lovely evening, and I'm not going to let Reece ruin what a special evening, a special week it's been.
So, Reece, earlier, Rob and I had a little wander around the house, and we found this along with the uniform.
Have we all seen the full Monty?
I knew it, Holly.
No, I said that.
Yeah, but I had a little moment thinking about it as well.
I said that he was a stripper.
Were you really a stripper?
Rocket Reece.
Rocket Reece?
Raunchy Rocket Reece. There's a reason I had to move away from where we used to live.
Oh, there's that laugh again.
I don't really want to think about what was going through her mind. And maybe it's best we don't explore that.
Yes, let's not.
Seriously, paint stripping, yes. But clothes stripping, no.
Tell her the truth, Reece.
The other evening, I said I was transporting aluminium tubing from one continent to another. So with the uniform and that job description...
Pilot.
No way! Do you know what's going through my head now? Shit,
Raising his hat.
No, has he flown me to any of my destinations?
Do you look like an aluminum tube?
I think the aluminum tube is the aeroplane.
It's the aeroplane.
Oh, I thought he meant...
I think Rob thought initially that I've got an aeroplane full of aluminium tubes and I'm flying them from A to B.
I did have a little bit of a blonde moment. We all have them.
Speak for yourself, sweetheart.
The aeroplane ditches, we deploy the life rafts, but there's only room on the raft for 4. So who do you leave behind and why?
I'd take you with me, without doubt, because we would be found within minutes, so long as we kept you laughing. Reece, unfortunately, I'd have to leave you behind. You were flying the plane. You've ditched it on water. This is all your fault.
You got us in this mess.
Get yourself out of it.
Stuck with it.
I would probably leave...
Take your time, Rob.
Holly.
Are you serious?
Oh, dear, this isn't going well.
Like, if we're, like, proper out in the middle of the ocean, it's going to be ages before we get to land. She'd do my nuts in.
I can't say that.
Without the...
That was a really funny joke, Rob.
Earlier in the week, Holly was the one that was giving it all large and putting it out there. And tonight, she's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Is that a joke, Rob?
And a deathly hush descended upon the land.
That went down like a little bit of a lead balloon. Almost like a fart in a spacesuit.
I'd like to think that it was a joke, but a bit of me was a bit punched in the face by it. And it was proper orcs.
Eventually, we're going to have to start picking who we're going to eat next. And, mate, you've got loads of protein, but nothing that's going to keep us going for that long voyage at sea.
So you insinuating that everyone else is fat?
Not at all!
Reece is only keeping you...
All right, Rob, less of that.
Bit of timber.
Did he really just say that?
And you, Rob.
To be fair.
Rob, do we need to have a little chat, mate?
I might have just taken the pin out and let that one go.
I'm really shocked by Rob's comments. I had thought we'd got on really well and had a bit of a laugh throughout the week. So for him to say that was a bit of a shock, yeah.
I think we might have reached that midweek hump where maybe people's true characters are starting to out a little bit. 1 or 2 people are obviously grating on one another's nerves.
After I'd, like, mentioned the fact of throwing her off the boat and then, like, highlighting the fact that, you know, maybe Reece had mentioned the fact that she might have been carrying a bit of timber.
No, that was you.
You know, I had to get my scissors out to cut the, like, you know, the atmosphere because I was struggling to breathe next to her.
Oh, it's a bit awkward. Come on, Reece, cheer him up.